I wanted to talk to you today about an experience that I had yesterday, and you can call it proof of law of attraction and how the law of attraction works. For me, it was a really clear example of the law of attraction in action in a way that was very easy for me to comprehend and to explain to other people. So during the day yesterday, I was feeling like I was lacking deep human connection, because currently where I'm living there is a huge language barrier, and I don't know people who are interested in the same subjects as me, so I've come across a lot of lack to fulfill these kind of needs of mine, and then I realised, well, actually I'm not giving myself the best chance to fulfill these things that I need. And so I set the intention of what I wanted to call into my life, and I wanted to have an interesting conversation. I wanted to have fun, and I wanted to have a good time, basically. And so you could say these were easy intentions to set, but I thought that talking to somebody about something that is interesting for me or I wanted to talk about something that was fascinating for me rather than just interesting. And so anyway, every evening I go out for a walk when the sun sets, and then I can see the sunset. And on the way back from my walk, I thought, oh, I'll call into this bar because I know a few of the people there. And I just sat down and I had my book with me, and I was just sitting there reading it. And then, lo and behold, the night unfolded, and I met somebody who invited me to, someone who invited me to a meal where there were going to be many English and German people, so I'd be able to speak easily in English with other people and have a good time, which was really exciting. So I said yes, because why not? And I met a man who was a university lecturer of microbiology, and he could speak some English as well, so it meant that we could actually have a conversation about something fascinating for me. Hurrah! And we talked a lot about books and things, because he writes a lot and I write a lot, and we both read a lot, and we were talking about how the Spanish people think that people are strange who sit and read in public, which is what I was doing before we started talking. So it was just really nice to have this easy, fun, really beneficial experience. And then when I went home and got into bed, I closed my eyes and I was grinning, and I was just saying, thank you so much for making this happen. And then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, nobody made this happen, I made this happen. I knew what I wanted, and I put myself in a situation where it could manifest. It wasn't that I set the intention and I waited for it to actualize in my head, because one of the common phrases that people associated with law of attraction say is thoughts become things. Now this is true, thoughts do become things, but law of attraction just doesn't happen. You have to take action, you have to trust those gut feelings and that instinct and the things that are pulling you and pushing you towards doing other things, and then that is how you manifest things into your life. So in my experience, this was quite a simple and very fast turnaround. And it was incredibly rewarding, and it felt really good. And to know, rather than just saying thank you to whoever is there, or whoever is all around us, nature, earth, elements, whatever you want to call it, I acknowledged that actually I did that myself, and yes, I am connected to everything else, so equally everything else did it for me as well as I did it for myself. But the point is, it happened, and what I wanted manifested. So there we are. The law of attraction in action, a little bit of proof for you. So what you can take from this is look at something that you want, either something with a quick turnaround like I wanted and received, or I should say, think of something bigger that you want, a bigger dream that you're working towards, and think about how you can listen to yourself to find the situations that you will be in to help these things manifest and help these things actualize. So it might be chance encounters with people, it might be a conversation with someone that you thought you would ignore because they looked a bit weird, but then when you got talking you realised they were fascinating. Or it might be choosing to, I don't know, buy a book on impulse because the cover draws you to it or something. I don't know. There are many ways that our intuition draws us to things. We just have to be open to receiving them. That's a really key point. I should have mentioned that earlier. I was open to receiving whatever happened. I had no attachment to the outcome. I wasn't going with the intention of what I had intended. I was going because I thought, well, I just felt like, oh, I should just, or could just go there, and that would be something to do, and then the rest unfolded. Na, 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 na. Alright, have a fantastic day, and concentrate on your goals today and see what you can manifest into your reality. Ciao!